Hello, YouTube. It is time for the second part of the best and worst list of 2013. 2013 has come and gone. It is now 2014. Um, it'll take me forever to remember to write 2014 whenever I have to write a date down on something. In fact, I'll probably still write 2012. Uh, but yeah, so fairly small list of the worst stuff this year. Probably honestly out of all of my years on BeerTube, if I actually took the time to go back and do a list of each year, this would probably be the shortest list, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. Good for me, bad for this list. Um, but we'll try to get through it. I've generally got it broken up into biggest disappointments and then just the creme de la shit. So, without further ado, we'll get started here. Oh, that went down the wrong hole. Most disappointing beers. And these are basically beers that I rated that I expected more out of, and none of them were 0 out of 5s or anything like that. But they were ones, there was a couple that were close, but they were just beers I expected to be better, and they weren't. So, first off, Bose Smoking Banana Peels. Their Weiss beer mixed with a Roche beer. Interesting idea. In fact, really intriguing idea. But they just shit the bed on that one, man. It wasn't the worst beer I've ever tasted, but it was just a bad Roche beer. I mean, that's all it was. I mean, the little bit of Weiss beer sweetness that was in there, it just really wasn't much. There was no real banana character or anything like that. It was just kind of like, I think I even said in the review, it wasn't even like honey garlic pepperoni or anything. It was just some non-distinct sweetness. That was all I got. I mostly just got the Roche beer characteristics, and they weren't good. So that was like a 2.75 out of 5. Another one, when I keep harping on, and I apologize to Average Joe for continuing to do this, but it wasn't my fault. It was kind of Rhino's fault because he made me bring this beer up a couple times. So, Founders Mango Magnifico. What the fuck were they thinking with this one? I don't know. I know some other people loved this way more than I did. Some people just sort of liked it. I gave it a pass. I gave it a 2.75 out of 5. But, man, way overpriced. Just a mess of a beer, I thought. Did not have a good balance between the chili flavors and the mango in it. I found the mango was too sweet, too overpowering. That's just my personal taste, of course. And I found as I went on drinking it more, even the little bit of heat that was there disappeared, and it was just all mango sweetness. And I would not have paid the money that you'd have to pay to buy that beer. It was just way overpriced. It's a beer that would have been a lot better, more palatable, I guess, if you could buy like a 4-pack for $10, or a 6-pack for $12 or something like that, or just price the bottle that it came in for $6 to $7, something like that, because it really wasn't worth any more than that. As a part of their backstage series, supposed to be this big special release, no, not good. Next, Innocent Gun Scottish Pale Ale. My fuck, what were they thinking when they made this beer? I gave it a bare pass, but holy crap. There was nothing in it. The only thing maybe Scottish I got out of it was like this slightly heather taste, but pale ale? You gotta be fucking joking. No hops really at all. Not even really too much of that typical Innocent Gun flavor you get in a lot of beers. And this is a very light beer, like watery, light fucking beer. And it still didn't have any of those Innocent Gun characteristics shining through it, really. to save it. So it was just slightly drinkable, but incredibly disappointing. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking when they made that. They really got to stop pandering to a more broader audience. I mean, Innocent Gun could really do amazing things if they wanted, and they have done amazing things in the past, so I don't know. I think that's when your marketing team tells you how to run your brewery, that gets you in trouble. And I think that was a perfect example right there. Next, Propeller Pumpkin Ale. Ooh, they really dropped the ball this year on that one, man. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Just the spicy clove, and that was it. Or not even cloves, it was nutmeg, I think. It was just one spice, watery as fuck. And even that one spice wasn't too spicy, but it was like, it still tasted like raw, pure, like nutmeg and water. And man, I mean, the Propeller Pumpkin Ale has never been a great beer, but it's always been a decent, good pumpkin ale. It's really solid, really nice. And this year they just fucking, again, shit the bed. I keep using that term, but it's very, very apt. So yeah, Propeller Pumpkin. So that was the disappointing ones. Now we can get to the list of just outright shit that no one should even consider drinking. Oh no, wait, I got one more on my disappointing list. I almost forgot it. Maybe I was trying to forget it. Rogue Voodoo Donut Chocolate Banana and Peanut Butter Ale. I can't even believe I rated it as high as I did. It was a one. I initially rated it, I think, was a 3 out of 5, and then I changed my rating at the end of the video to 1.75 out of 5 after I edited it, because basically what I did is when I was reviewing it, I drank it, and initially it wasn't terrible. It was passable, okay? The flavors were artificial. It didn't really have any peanut butter as far as I could tell. And it had a lot of dark chocolate and no banana character in the taste. It had sort of banana sweetness, nondescript sweetness in the aroma. So, it was like, okay, it's not too bad. It's still a big mess, but I'll give it a bare pass. Set it down, reviewed a couple other beers. Now, before you go, oh, you ruined your palate for that beer by setting it down and having a couple other beers, let me explain. After I set that down and had the other couple beers, I drank a lot of fucking water, okay? So, I cleansed my palate pretty well. I just picked it up. It was half hour to 45 minutes later. Fucking bottom dropped right out of that beer, man. It became undrinkable. I had to drain pour it. It just, this overpowering fucking sweetness in the aroma, and this overpowering baker's chocolate fucking taste that was just bitter and not very good, and still no peanut butter to be found, really, as far as I could tell. So that was fucking, it just became disgusting. Again, I can't even believe it. I rated it as high as I did, 1.75 out of 5. I think it only has to do with the fact that some of the other stuff I had was so fucking bad that year that it just got a slightly bigger rating by just to be nice, I guess. But okay, so that's the most disappointing beers. Got them out of the way. Let's go right through the list of shit. The two highest rated beers on my list of really shitty stuff were first, Rickards Shandy. Now, I didn't really expect anything great about this, so I actually probably gave it a higher rating than I would have expected. Just this watery, slightly lemon taste, terrible fucking crap. I don't even know what lager they use. They said they use their premium lager. What fucking premium lager? They have their Rickards Blonde, but it didn't remind me of Rickards Blonde at all. So, just some shitty base lager, watered down like fuck, and fucking a little bit of lemon juice dumped in. And there's your Rickards Shandy, folks. Fucking awesome. Man, they started their Rickards seasonal series last year, and man, it's really gone down the toilet. It was interesting. Not great beers, but it was kind of interesting to see a company like Rickards actually, because, you know, they're owned by Molson Coors, actually see them, like, try something like that, because they had the Rickards Oak House, which was pretty good. It was, you know, a watery, subpar Innocent Gun, but it was decent for what it was. And then they had the Rickards, whatever you fucking call it. They're spiced fucking lager or whatever, and it wasn't terrible. I didn't mind it that much, and both versions of it from this year just went down noticeably in quality. Rickards Shandy was out this past summer, and that was garbage. And yeah, I don't know. I gave it 2 out of 5. I was probably pretty generous in that, but such an abortion of a drink. The other 2 out of 5. Probably my highest rating for a Budweiser product. Bud Light Platinum. The smooth drinking, basically their ice beer. Smooth drinking ice beer, or maybe even you could consider it a malt liquor. I don't know. Shitty fucking weird packaging. All flashy gimmick, goddamn bullshit, like 6% or whatever, and fucking, you don't taste the alcohol. It's smooth as hell, but it still doesn't taste very good. But it's probably one of the best tasting Budweisers. All the negative stuff being said, so I got that a 2 out of 5, and that takes us to another Budweiser product, a couple of other Budweiser products. Budweiser Crown. Also known as Black Crown. I gave that a 1.75 out of 5. That was basically Bud Platinum with the alcohol coming through in the taste and food coloring. That's what it looks and felt like anyway. I mean, they claim there's roasted malt in it. I don't fucking know, man. I didn't really get any of that. I just got a slightly maltier Budweiser Platinum with a bit of alcohol coming through, and no, fuck it. It was It was stupid. It was disgusting. That was one of the repackaged ones from their was it Budweiser Select series or whatever the fuck it was, where they had the 12 different breweries make your idea of what you want for a great Budweiser, and we'll pick the winner and we'll sell it. It was stupid. It sucked. It was just a gimmick, and it's not very good. And honestly, if it lasts longer than their American Ale, I'd be very, very surprised. Okay, next. Budweiser Clamato Chalana, but the light version. I gave that a 1.75 out of 5 for some fucking reason. I still don't know why, but I think it was just so watery that you really couldn't taste anything. I think that was its saving grace. Or perhaps it was maybe just the flavor was slightly better. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I said about it, but yeah, I gave that 1.75 out of 5. We'll get back to the the regular Bud Clamato Chalana here in a sec. What's next? Fax Royal Export. What can you say about Fax, really? I didn't really expect it to be good, even when I got a can, but... Whoa. Fax, if anything, Fax manages to up their game a bit and make their stuff more shitty. And fucking the price, man. The price for that was egregious. It was like $16 or something for a 6-pack here in Canada of cans. That's fucking stupid. I don't know how that. There's, just to put it to you this way, I think just about every one of the ones they got at our store, every 6-pack of that is now sitting pretty much in the discount corner of the walk-in cooler of my local store. So that tells you how great that stuff is. Next, oh boy, the Bud Light, the Bud Clamato Chalana, the regular one. Man. I hope people enjoyed watching that video, but man, I sure didn't enjoy making it, and I didn't enjoy mixing the two together after I did both Clamato Chaladas in the same review. But oh my fuck, man, just this disgusting, watery, period blood looking drink that, and it didn't taste much better. Oh man, horrible flavor, horrible mouthfeel, just horrible everything, horrible idea. But apparently some people love that shit. You know, if that's your thing, that's great. You're fucking stupid, but that's great. Because that stuff is garbage. I'm not even opposed to the idea of making a Clamato Chalana, but do it on your own. Get some good beer and a good brand name Clamato juice or whatever, and make your own. Just check out my buddy DJ's Brewtube. He makes mixed drinks all the time with beer. He knows what he's fucking doing. Watch his videos and see what he does and replicate that. Make a good drink. Don't just buy this prepackaged shit. It's so disgusting. It's like buying those fucking little cartons of pre-scrambled eggs or pre-mixed eggs or whatever that you just fucking dump. That are just full of salt and garbage, and you fry them on the fry pan or whatever. It's like buying that shit, man. It's so lazy, and it's so inferior in quality compared to the real thing. So, make your own omelets, make your own fucking Clamato Chaladas. Don't fucking let Anheuser-Busch make it for you, man. Because you know they're gonna fuck it up. Alright. Now, the two really bad ones, man. The real fucking shit the bed kind of beers, man. Not even shit the bed, just fucking Bud Light Lime Strawberry. I don't know. What can I say about it at this point that I didn't say in the review? Just a horrible, stupid fucking thing. Dumb for me to drink it. Just gross, man. Fucking sugary, gross shit. The whole Bud Light Lime Burrito line is absolute shit. There's no redeeming value for it at all, as far as I'm concerned. You may disagree with me, and you are wrong. It's garbage. It is fucking garbage. You could do so much better. Just buy a fucking cooler, man. Buy a cooler. Buy anything. Buy a fucking... what are those fucking coolers? Mike's Hard Lemonade or anything, man. Anything would be better than that. Just stupid. Beer should not be made into coolers like that. It's just gross. It's fucking gross. And finally, worst beer I had this year. Big thanks to Average Joe for sending me this one. He sent most of my favorites this year, and he sent most of the shitty ones this year. Nice balance there. Big Flats Lager. This, I think I said it might be a zombie apocalypse beer, but it's not even that. It's so bad. Terrible, terrible budget fucking lager. Bottom of the barrel, 50 cents a fucking can. Absolutely disgusting. What flavor there is was gross. Just a shitty, gross, watery cardboard, fucking stewed, fucking cream, corn, vegetable, garbage, shitty crap. Fucking ridiculously bad stuff, man. Just fucking ridiculous. Even worse than Corona. I like Corona better than I like Big Flats. Let's put it that way. And you all should know by now how much I fucking hate Corona. if you see Big Flats, you fucking run away. You just turn around and you run the fuck out of whatever hillbilly fucking establishment you've been buying your beer from, because that stuff is garbage, man. I would buy Corona before I bought Big Flats. If that was the only options I had, Corona and Big Flats, I would buy Corona. Because at the very least, Corona has nice bottle art. Nice painted on bottle art. Big Flats doesn't even have really good art on their cans. It's just stupid as shit. Absolute garbage. Absolute shit. Have you gotten the point yet? Oh, don't buy Big Flats? Okay. So there you go, guys. That's it. Another 20-minute fucking video, even though my list was shorter. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys avoid everything on this list and drink good beer. I hope perhaps my channel and other beer tubers' channels assist you in finding good beers and staying away from these horrible, horrible things that no one should have to drink. That's one of the things I hope people take from my channel anyway. And yeah, so here we are in the new year. Hopefully we will have even less terrible beers to review this year. And we'll see. Alright, guys. See you later.